Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina, Lake Taneycomo. Jack and I are out doing one cast again today. It's Sunday, the 4th of August. Just above the Narrows. It's about 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. No water, very little wind, high sun, high blue skies. And I've got quite a bit of shade still along this bluff bank, so I'm going to, again, said yesterday I was going to come up here and try this is not a hopper, but it's a big old ant. It's not a Chernobyl, but it's got some good fuzz on it to stay above the water, but it has a body of an ant. And I'm going to try it pretty close to the bank up here. I can't even hardly see. It's so dark in there in the shade, but I'm going to kind of work this bank. See if I can get a little bit of interest. This is another one of those trips up here that I'm trying something that I haven't tried yet this year, so it could be a bust. I'm going to throw anywhere from 20 feet from the bank all the way to the bank. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this fly sit in the water quite a while on every cast, on most casts. I don't think you can see in there and see that fly. I apologize for that. I have sunglasses on, but it's pretty dark. Did talk to Jeremy Resnick that came in this morning with some really nice fish, nice rainbows, and a dad and two boys. And he said that he caught those on night crawlers around Shore Creek. And on my way up here, I didn't see many boats out fishing. he nailed it, but he missed it or something. I don't know what happened. But that was definitely a good blow up. That was nice. That was a very aggressive hit. See if he comes back since he missed it. I don't know how a fish misses it. Or maybe they can take it in and expel it that quick. I don't know. That's a good fish. Big splash. Right underneath that tree. Tree hangs out way over the water. Right there. So I threw my fly right underneath that tree and he came up and ate it. And it was on the water for a long time before he ate it too. That's encouraging. I'm still throwing about 10 feet off the bank. There's one on the bank. I think this is this technique. I think you're. I think you could get quite a few bites by doing this, but in a 30-minute time period, it's. I'm not sure how many bites you can get. They don't seem to be super active anywhere coming up. I didn't see very many rises at the narrows. The fish really weren't active. You usually see them up in the shallow water moving around, and I didn't see much at all. Very still. Oh yeah, I was going to check the DO level. Brought my oxygen meter. that settle. Oop. We'll let that settle a little bit and see where it comes out to be. Usually takes a minute or so for that reading to settle. I think it's going to be about 5.5. Water temp's 58. Hmm, 6.2 on the oxygen. 59 degrees, 56 degrees. I'm reading that upside down. That's not bad at all on either side. Temperature DO is good. I think some of the guides are a little bit worried about the DO in the mornings. There is a chart online, the Corps supplies that DO reading, and it shows when the water's off it's around 2 parts or 1 part per million, and it's very deceiving because that's not the DO readings in the lake itself. That's not to say the DO readings in the lake are not low at night, because that's, of course, sunlight during the day. That's when it's how you get better oxygen in the water, is through sunlight and wind. I haven't seen any takes along the bank either. Blake had mentioned seeing a lot of blow-ups along the bluff bank early in the morning, and maybe I'm here too late to see that. I'm still not throwing in very close to the bank. Good spot underneath this tree. I'm going to throw away from the bank. I'm going to throw it again in close to the bank on this spot. I don't think my fly turned over. Foodie. Well, there's David Pitt up above me fishing. Yeah, I can get some kind of report from him. I'm sure he's doing the same thing I am, I think. He's the one that initially told us that they were starting to hit hoppers. I'll check my fly. Something's not working right. Ooh, had a rise right there. Not sure if my fly's landing upside down or what. There. I think that's the first rise I've seen. Besides the one that rose on my fly. There have been some rises out behind me. I can hear them, but okay. A couple more casts and oh, there we go. A couple more casts. I'm gonna switch gears. Maybe go talk to Dave for a minute. Okay, and switch gears. I'm gonna go talk to Dave and I'll get back with you. Yeah, I've moved down. I'm about middle part of the Narrows, a little bit below it. And I've got a number 18 rusty midge on the 7X tippet. Small. About 3 foot under an indicator. And I'm just going to fish this area a minute. Seen quite a few small trout as I'm going down through the Narrows. Not very many big rainbows at all. A lot of suckers. Got a little bit of current here, which is nice. There's an eagle behind me. Oh, Dave, talked to David. He started up quite a bit higher than I did. He's been fishing a small hopper pattern along the bluff like I was, and he said that he immediately, when he started up there, immediately got a good bite and caught a real nice rainbow. And he, of course, thought it was going to be pretty awesome, and that's the only bite he's got for quite a while. So he kind of the same report. Same thing I saw. Of course, he was fishing a lot longer than I was. I'm getting down in deeper water, so I need to go a little deeper on my midge, I think, but I'm going to give it a couple more casts. Where are you at? Right above me? Sounds like he's right on top of me. Missed one. I hear you. Oh, there's two of them, two immature sitting right next to each other. Probably this year's birds. I'm seeing fish right out in here. One trout and 10 suckers. Saw a small trout swim over towards mine. I was giving it a little bit extra time, thinking he might hit. I know when the sun gets up high like this and there's no wind, it's tough. It is tough. I can see those fish, they're just not moving around a whole lot. If you wait long enough, something will eat your fly. That's the best I can hope for is a little small rainbow. All right. There we go. It's the only fish of the day. I'll call it quits. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.